just realized I had that background footage paused. My bad. I'm trying to get the cat cam to work before I swap over to the other scene. One sec. Okay, I'm just gonna swap over to here. How's it going, guys? Yeah, I'm just trying to get the cat cam working before I start the stream a minute. Come on. Oh, please don't crash OBS. Maybe if I remove it and like add it back in. Let's see. Do I not have? No, there it is. Maybe if I unplug it and replug it back in. But yeah, how's it going, Jeppa? Come on. Gosh, every time I try and refresh the device list or whatever, it like almost dies on me. Is this just not going to work? Is it just going to decide not to work today? That's entirely possible, I suppose. If I try a different port. Ah! Okay. So now, if I hit refresh device list one more time. Dang it. Ah! Ha 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 ha! Yeah, there's weapon training. One sec. I gotta. Okay. At least now I'm getting. Okay. And now if I nope. Yep. Ah. That's about right. If I bring it up here, I can get a bit more precise. It's pretty good, though. Yeah, close enough. All right. locked that in. But yeah, there's weapon training and stuff we can do in Okinawa when we get back, because you know how I've been on that weapon stuff recently. Speaking of which, I was working on that earlier today. Let me get the game open. I was trying to get some of the Coliseum stuff done so we could get access to some new weapons and all that kind of fun stuff. As well as just trying to get as well as like running around to like Kamiyama Works and like all that stuff, and grabbing a couple of locker keys. So okay. Oh. Let's see. Gosh, it's so loud. The intro is just so loud. Ah, here it is. She can sit over there. Oh, but that's right where the Aniki counter is. All right, well, let me move that. All right, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that looks fine. All right. So load game. Okay, we're gonna head back to Okinawa. Let me show you guys what I've been up to off stream though a minute. So I made a pepper spray hammer and a Kamiyama police baton. I did a bunch of Coliseum stuff. Unlocked about half of the Coliseum stuff. At this point, like half of the Coliseum like fights. Did like 40 some fights over the course of like 2 hours and got barely any points and barely unlocked anything, to be honest, which is kind of wild. But did get thieves guns, gloves, which lets us get some money out of dudes when we grab them from behind, so that's kind of nice, I guess. And there's some other things that it'll be nice to have. I'm just about ready to upgrade this extendable staff to something a lot better, so let's go do that. And then we'll head over to Okinawa. Maybe there is one thing sub-story wise I ran into off stream, which was return to the Dragon Palace. There was that abandoned building and everything. I ran into a homeless dude being harassed by some thugs. I beat up the people harassing him. He said, "Thank you. Could you please maybe clear out the thugs from what used to be Dragon Palace?" And I said, "Oh, that sounds familiar from the first game. Sure, I'll do that when I have some time." So probably gonna go do that at some point here. Other than that, yeah, just beating up people in the Coliseum, trying to earn some points and reputation and all that. Let's see, mod weapons, pull arms. Nope, that is not the one I want to get. Weird. I was not trying to make the compact octagon staff. Hold on. Maybe it's not this base weapon. Maybe it's something else. Let me double check something. View designs. Glory of the Lotus Clan. I'm trying to make the White Dragon Spear. Using the extendable staff as the base. I need a small hydraulic suspension, which I have in my... and the White Lotus Comb, which I also can have. Okay. Because I have the extendable staff. I think I have a small hydraulic suspension. I know I have the White Lotus Comb. Let me go grab those two items so I have them in my inventory and double check. But yeah, this is the extendable staff. I don't have to make them in order, do I? I don't think so. I haven't have to make anything else in like order. But yeah. Where's the nearest save point? It's actually probably over here. Eh. Through the bathroom here. Hey, dude. Oh yeah, there's the pink trucks that we saw in the previous cutscene. Majima's signature stuff, I guess. So I guess I can probably find it under weapons. So what did I need? I needed the comb, which I know I have because I pulled it out of the thing. And then like a small hydraulic suspension, I thought. There's the White Lotus comb. And there's the small hydraulic suspension. Weird. Is it locked? Well, it shouldn't. I don't know. It shouldn't be locked behind, like, story progression. Maybe it is. Let me see. I have all the stuff in my inventory. Maybe I need a fully repaired extendable staff. Like, maybe I have to have Kamiyama repair the one I've got first. Either way, I guess repairing it would be fine. Hey, Gorgie. How's it going? All right. So now if I go talk to him, mod weapons, pole arms, nope. Repair weapons, maybe? Extendable staff. Okay. Mod weapons, pole arms. It just wants to make that compact octagon staff. No. Yeah. View designs. Let me just double check that I'm not misreading this one more time. White dragon spear. Extendable staff as the base. Small hydraulic suspension. White lotus comb. Yeah, I know. I've been working on trying to get more weapons and stuff off stream. I did that in some Coliseum off stream. Small hydraulic suspension, the White Lotus comb, and the extendable staff. What else do you want, game? Do I have to, like, make them in order, maybe? Okay, well, if I want to make the compact octagon staff... Upgrades 1 out of 6. Oh, wait, I can scroll through the different upgrades for the extendable staff. Okay, that's why. There it is. Okay, so we can just jump to the best one. Yay. Okay, I thought I had to go through all of them. I mean, you do if you want to get, like... There is, like, rewards for, like, doing all the modifications to Kamiyama. Completion rewards, so... For some reason, the best, like... Tonfa or something in the game is like a reward for beating the game on like extra hard difficulty or whatever. It's very odd. It's very out of nowhere. But yeah, so that's the best spear in the game right there, which is neat. I made a list of like all the best of X like weapons and stuff, and like that we can get. Yeah. There are some really good weapons. There's a couple of good weapons we can grab from some lockers once we get back to Okinawa as well. Let me just cross off that I got that spear made. There's also some ones we can get from, you know, gambling and stuff, which we might do at some point. The best umbrella is from like the Fukuma casino What else is there? You have to do really good at batting in the batting minigame to get access to like the best bat in the game, so that would be nice, Corgi. Honestly, that would kind of be nice. But yeah, if that was the case, honestly, I would not be upset if that was the case. Compared to what they have been recently, it would be, I think, for the best. Unless they magically block spears, yeah. Well, to be fair, spears, like their attack patterns, like they hit pretty often, so that durability isn't quite as big as it looks, but yeah, it is fairly big. Like I said, it's the best spear in the game, so. So if it actually hits, it like does pretty well. But anyway. But yeah, like for example, the best sword in the game, the Dragon Emblem sword, is like the reward for completing all of weapon modding, which I probably won't be doing, but we can get like some other ones that are pretty nice. There's a fun weapon called like fake dynamite that I can make later that like causes a fear effect for obvious reasons. So there's some fun stuff I'd like to make. But a lot of it we need to get training first in that weapon type to be able to even make them. So spears just happen to be one that we get on pretty early on. Let's try out our new spear. Let me go beat up some people who are harassing the homeless with a god spear, shall we? That sounds like fun. And then we'll probably get going over to Okinawa. I think it also unlocks a new area, so that'd be nice. Like a new place to gamble or whatever. The Dragon Palace or whatever. From Yakuza 1. Oh yeah, I'm playing with an Xbox controller, by the way. I'm back to the Xbox 360 controller. Just as I was playing, I had it plugged in earlier, and I didn't feel like going to grab the PlayStation controller. So I've been playing with that all day, with the Coliseum and everything, so no point in changing it now. Okay. I think the dudes are hanging out up here somewhere. Because I walked past them a few times, but I couldn't interact with them at all. Yeah, here they are. It should be these dudes, right? Anyway, let me double check something real quick. Ah, here it is. Return to Dragon Palace. Something's going on in that abandoned building. I better head over there. Isn't that this here? Could have sworn that. Oh, maybe it's these guys over here that I have to talk to. Take is in there. I think they took him away. Hope we can get him out soon. They beat the crap out of Masa too. Assholes. They think they can get away with this? Wait a minute. Who are you? Are you the guys who were chased out of the Dragon Palace? Whoa, that AI in the background zooming. That's us. And we're about to go take it back. We're more than garbage, damn it. And we're done getting kicked around by these punks. Let them try and kill us. We're taking our home back. Come on, nobody's killing anybody. You know that won't solve anything. But someone has to stand up to them. Your friend told me all about it. I'm here to get the Dragon Palace back for you. Hmm? You serious? Yeah, I used to live here myself. way back when. And I know how you feel. They're not the first scumbags who think they own the city. Just let me handle it. Well, if you say so. But you gotta let us come with you. Come on, please. It's gonna be dangerous. I know. But we can't rest easy until we see those punks put in their place. Okay, let's do it. Like the music here. A little over top for this confrontation, but yeah. People need to clean up after themselves. Look at all this trash in the streets. Huh? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Ugh, I know that smell. You want to tell me what they're doing here? This is your fan club or something? I'm not here to talk. I'm here to beat the rules of the city into you. Shut the hell up. You got a problem with us? Bring it on, old man. Alright. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. I like how when you pull out some high-level weapons, some enemies will just like instantly you have the fear status happen. Man, it does look cool though. Whew. There's a lot of them though. I'll give them that. Holy cow. Huh, can I not like Kumaki roll when I have the spear out or something? Or maybe I'm just messing it up. Who the hell are you anyway? We're underage, you know. I don't care if you're a Yakuza or whatever. If you screw with us, you know what'll happen? I can guess. But I know Kamurocho cops aren't dumb enough to take your word for it. Learned that myself a long time ago.
Oi.
You guys gotta keep it down. Look what you done to my poor little henchman. So you're their leader? And what if I am? Get out of the Dragon Palace. Now. Sorry? The Dragon what? The building you've made your hideout. You're going to get out of there, now. And who's gonna make me, buddy? You don't look like a cop to me. I'm not in the mood for negotiations. This is an order, so I suggest you listen up. Oh man, you're hilarious. I gotta hand it to you. In all my 19 years, you're the first guy to lecture to me to my face like this. Then your father has screwed up, in one way or another. You think you're my babysitter? I'm used to taking care of kids, yeah. Except mine are a lot smarter than you guys. Well, I guess I don't mind giving up a shithole like that place. As long as you got a replacement in mind. There's no room in Kamurocho for you punks. Ooh, that's a pretty big talk. Okay then, let's play a game. What kind of game?
Oh.
See, at first, I just kicked the hobos around because I was in a bad mood. Didn't have to be them. Anyone would be fine. Once we started smacking around the ones in that building, we got used to it. Now even that's gotten old. Cut the monologue. I asked you a question. Right, this game. Basically, all I want to do is hit someone. Anyone. So how about I hit you instead? Oh, but you can hit me back, of course. So that's it. You're just looking for a fight. Hey, don't underestimate me. I'm stronger than I look. If you win, you get our little hangout. Fair and square. Sound good? Fine. So it's a one-on-one. I like how this... we had talked for like 10 minutes just to go all the way back around to fight each other for it. Like this was ever going to go any other way. Whoa there, old man. You're pretty into this, huh? Well, don't blame me if I accidentally kill you. All right, buddy. All right. Oh, yeah, I should show you the other weapons I made. So, this is the pepper spray hammer. It's not the best hammer in the game, but it always knocks enemies down. Well, except for probably some bosses and stuff, but it has a knockdown effect on it. And then this is the Kamiyama's police baton. It's the best one-handed weapon in the game. Just a good damaging weapon with a stun effect. I like how through all that talking he never gave us a name, so he's still just the head homeless hunter in the UI on the back, on the bottom right there. Come on. Oh, it's this stupid. All right, I know you're kind. I've been doing the Coliseum all day. I know this attack pattern. I gotta get some more heat actions, man. You actually beat me? Kids these days aren't what they used to be. But I'm done here, and I'm sick of wasting time. Get out of that building. Yes, sir. The homeless banded together to stop you. Take that as proof. This town is alive. Huh? Come back when you know what that means. When you know the difference between your games and a real fight. Okay, okay. Thanks so much. You don't know how much this means to us. You're our hero. Stop that. Now we can go back to the Dragon Palace. And that means we can reopen the gambling hall. Hey, not so loud, you idiot. What gambling hall? You keep it under your hat, but us homeless guys like to get together and run some games of chance. We have a casino and Hanafuda, you know. Well, yeah. Of course you know. Yeah. How about you join our little club? That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, we owe you one. You come by and play anytime you like. All right. I'll stop by sometime. We'll be waiting for you. Now we gotta tell our buddies the Dragon Palace is ours again. Okay. Congratulations, you've been selected to test our company's brand new IH water purifier. Simply fill out a short survey for us, and the super IH water purifier is yours. Please visit us at the address below. Ah, it's a scam. Alright, whatever. Water purifiers, eh? It says the company's over on Park Boulevard. Isn't that the former Kamurocho Hills construction site? Yeah, just Yakuza. Just normal Yakuza stuff. Alright, how do we even get into this Dragon Palace? Ooh. Looks like we can't get in from where those dudes were hanging out, so maybe it's over on the side here? Oh gosh, dang it. Hello? Is Curious on? Yeah, speaking. Sorry to call you out of the blue like this. I'm from the Dragon Palace. Dragon Palace? Oh, right. Yes, thanks to you, the Dragon Palace has regained its former glory. Okay, it's reopened. Yeah, I thought it would be part of the scam too, but it's just the game saying, hey, you can go to the Dragon Palace now. Let me check the casino and gambling hall, because I think those... Also, there's a dojo, which is interesting. I guess let's check this place out before we head over to Okinawa. Really, what I want to double check is... Not now. Where's the cash out counter? I want to see what I can trade my chips in for. Ah, here it is, price exchange. So we have money in the form of plates. I like the design for the plates here. They're not just normal plates, they're actually like something with a design on them. Where in like, I think some of the later games, they're literally just like a plate, but like turned gold or something. Like a 3D model of the plate. Yeah, I think this is one of the best, this is the best, dagger in the game. So I'll have to come back here and gamble for that later. Okay. I like the music here. So we have gambling hall. Okay. Blue dragon brooch is, I think, used for crafting some stuff. Same with some of this other stuff. Yeah, okay. Just mostly crafting stuff and some, like, money. I think gambling is probably a decent way to make money if you have the cheating items. So maybe I'll have to work with that or whatever. All right, let's see what this dojo is. Is this like a place to learn some new techniques or something?
Oh, what?
Weird. I don't see anybody I can interact with. Maybe if I come back later. Huh. This is obviously used for something. Maybe there's some sub-stories that come here or something. All right. Yeah, I got some good ones. We got the white dragon spear, which is the best spear in the game. We have the pepper spray hammer, which has a knockdown effect, and the Kamiyama police baton, which you know, is a good weapon with a shock effect on it. So while we're here, let me stop by Kamiyama and get the spear repaired, and then we'll head over to Okinawa. I probably won't use the spear on like just random mooks like this, because it probably is like it's not cost effective at all, probably. I have to see how much it's going to cost to like get it fixed, but I have a feeling it's going to be kind of expensive compared to like how much money we're going to get from beating up some random dudes right now. Maybe later in this game it'll be cost effective, but for a while probably won't be. Outside of like boss fights, but that's fine. It's probably where we should be using weapons mostly anyways, boss fights and stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's 30k. That's not too bad. I know. Oh, if only I had infinite money. Yeah. I know that at some, like, weapons have always been kind of a side thing. Either rewards, like, for completing certain tasks or, like, certain completion bonuses. You know, the golden gun to make fights a lot easier for, like, getting some sort of, like, completion thing done or whatever. But, for the most part, weapon stuff has always been kind of like, they're just not too, like, concerned with it for the most part. Okay, so that was 40k for the spear. Yeah, probably best just to use that on bosses and stuff. Okay. All right, let me head back over to Okinawa then. We'll continue the plot a little bit, and then we'll go see, like, what sub-stories are over there, I guess. Maybe get some training, check on the kids. Are you sure it'll cost you about 30,000 yen to get there? I guess, sure. Boy, that is kind of expensive. Maybe I can go back and forth now, it just costs money. Yeah, I'll have to make some money by gambling or something at some point. The Hitman missions, too, it would be good to do. you get a pretty good sword for completing all the Hitman missions. So, and they give money. So maybe we'll work on that at some point. Promise time. Tommy, I'd save Toma from Joji Kazuma and the CIA. First things first, I'll need to find Toma. Though I want to stop by the orphanage first. The kids will be thrilled to know I'm back in town. Smack-a-mack. How's it swinging, Kiryu-san? Just wanted to fill you on some juicy teats I slurped up the other day. You know Hatsum Machi, yeah? Tons of interesting looking people roaming around there, let me tell you. Yeah. Speaking of, there's this old dude you might want to try and find. Just concentrate real hard once you do take in the glory. Word on the street is you gotta press R to concentrate. Okay, yeah, you use first person. Hatsumachi, old dude. Okay. Yeah, there's some sub-stories we could do as well. Hatsumachi, right around the corner. Well, everything's right around in the corner on this map. Hatsumachi is this intersection coming up. Okay. We're looking for an old dude, apparently. Ah. We gotta do him. We got a lot of sub-stories. Oh, yeah, we'll get to him. One thing at a time. The other thing we haven't done, now that we're back in Okinawa, is we haven't checked out the, hostess thing at all. Maybe we could go find one and check that out in a minute. You want to know how I got these scars? Okay. So, should be an old... Oh, this guy over here, maybe? He looks kind of interesting. What do we got? Revelation time, baby. Oh, no. Not the banana peel. Goofy ass sound effect. Oh shoot, the sound effects are off for some reason. It's like the sound effects are like a few seconds ahead of the animation for some reason. Okay. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that happened, but yeah, the sound effects were off. No one gets off scot-free after hurling a banana peel. Oh, well, whatever. I kind of wanted to see it with the audio properly synced up, so if that's the wrong one, that's fine. Yeah, that's weird. Like, the audio wasn't even synced up on, like, Kiryu or anything. Alright, let me go inside somewhere and come back out. Where's a place where we can go eat or something in a minute? Actually, I am pretty low in health. I should go eat somewhere. There's Aqua Sky right around the corner. Oh, I hear some English somewhere. No, it's a bar. I was hoping for something a bit more filling, but oh well. Got to get through all of it eventually. There's some pretty expensive alcohol you can buy in this game. At least it feels pretty expensive. I'm sure it was just as expensive in like Zero, but like you just have so much money, it doesn't matter. Pretty much everything you can buy in like the shops, and it doesn't matter. You're gonna end up spending way more money on your it's the salt? What, it's just salt? Close your eyes and give it a taste, you'll understand. What's this about a bizarre appetizer? It's not just salty, it tastes sweet as well. Is this really salt? That salt's something else. I can see how it really enhance the flavor of the alcohol. It's a special salt called Maburyoshi salt, which is made in a remote Okinawan island. It's made by one particular old man, so it's not sold anywhere. I thought you of all people would know it was the real deal, so I gave you some as a special service. This is the last of the salt that was made this year, so you will have to wait until next year and enjoy its sweet taste once more. Now then, look forward to seeing you again soon. Maburyoshi salt. I should bring this up at the Hostess Club. Huh, interesting. I do know that the reward for, hey, what about her? As far as being the hostess goes, she might be a good fit. Oh, I do know that the reward for eating everything is a, dragon shirt that apparently gives you, bonus points when doing, like, the hostess stuff. Okay. So, right, revelation. Let's try that revelation again. Hopefully this time the audio will be properly synced up. And then there's a couple of locker keys I want to go find, and we can go do some sub stories in a minute. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. The audio is just like not synced up properly on this revelation, and I'm not sure why. Man, the audio is just so off there, isn't it? It's wild. All right. Poor guy had some tough luck. Ooh. That's a long heat action. Oh my gosh, just breaking him every which way. Another revelation. I took one look at this guy plodding along and knew he'd inspire me. Just as I arrayed my camera, he slipped on a banana peel. The peel then soared through the air and landed on a rugged-looking guy's head. I'll let you imagine the rest. Oh, and the move I learned from this is really something else. Yeah, difficult is to text on a numpad, yeah. I haven't had to do it in a long time, but it is pretty annoying. You learned Super Finish Hell's Gauntlet. Let's see. Hell's Abyss. A ferocious combo move inspired by a guy who experienced disaster because of a banana peel. Select when using a super finish on a boss. Oh, okay. We got our last super finish, it looks like. So, that's kind of cool. No wonder it's such a long and, like, intense heat action. Alright, let me see. I have written down the description, at least, of where the two keys I want to grab are. So from the taxi stand on the east side of Ryoku Boulevard. Okay, well, let's start there. So where's Ryoku Boulevard? Oh, it's down there. Okay. So let me head down there first. Okay, so there's the taxi place. Go east and look up at the bus shelter's east side. Bus shelter's east side. So like up. Oh, hostess thing. Man, apparently there's all kinds of good-looking girls around here. Dude, that is an interesting color to dye your hair. It does stand out. Although I will say it goes pretty well with your white suit. I will say the white and red color combination does work fairly well. It does get people's attention, probably. Okay. Kira, you just was... Can we not have this cutscene multiple times, Kira? Alright, I just want the key. Gosh, try to cure you. Okay. So that's 45. At the main crossroads of Ryukyu and Kitaru, go to the northeast corner. Ryukyu and Kitaru. Go to the northeastern corner and look up at the northmost hexagonal green coffee to find the key. It's not the one right at the corner, but the one to the north. Okay, so it's not this one, but it's the one to the north. Should be this one. Ah, yeah, I see it. See if I can get Kiryu to grab it a minute. There we go. And then the coin lockers on this map are... Oh, across the street. Okay. Nope. Missed our chance. We'll just have to wait for traffic to stop again. You know, did you guys know that the wheels on the P4 cars are not animated? There's a couple of places around town where you can see cars in the background and stuff. If you look real closely at them, you'll notice that the wheels don't move at all. I've been rubbing my face all over the P4 map trying to get angles and stuff for the starting soon screen. Footage for the starting soon screen, so something I noticed I can never unsee. All right, let's open all the lockers, I guess, that we have access to. Yep, pretty much. Got some cool shots though. I never knew you could like look between the two buildings. You know that walkway that goes between the practice building with like where like all the hobbies or like all the clubs run their stuff and like leads out to the sports area and stuff. There's like a hallway there on the first and second floor. You can kind of like rub your body against the wall and then turn your head in the right way and you can kind of see out there. Apparently the cigarette causes opponents to bet all one way in Johan. Yeah. Yo, mystery resin. Yeah, I've been hoarding like stamina sparks and stuff for like the late game. I'll just have to remember to actually pull them out. I have so many healing items, it's not even funny. It's like, what? Piss Mountain Stone. Amazing. A stone often rumored about on the net. It'll cause opponents to piss in CeeLo. Okay. Magnetized metal. Yeah, I found a way to, well, I should say, I subscribed to a Patreon that, to get a tool that lets you, go free cam in Unreal Engine games. So hopefully that'll work for, it does work for SMT5 Vengeance. I tested that today. So I'll probably get some footage, using that here soon. And then I think it should also work for Persona 3 Reload and Metaphor. So I'll have to try those at some point. There it is. That's what I wanted. I wanted the revolver. For obvious reasons. And then the other thing I wanted was this. The Shadow Blade. 2 good weapons that we can use for most of the game. I think there is technically stuff better than the Shadow Blade, but, you know. It's gonna be a minute before I get that, so. We should be good on weapons for a while. Look at all these healing items, man. I should just go and eat something, though. Well, I just went and got pissed drunk last time. Double action revolver. This revolver is a nice piece of work. This is the only gun I wanted, by the way. We could, like, grab out a shotgun or something, but I just wanted this because double action revolver. It'll be useful for certain fights or whatever. Maybe some other dude has, like, a gun, or the big sofa-wielding dudes. This blade is said to be like a shadow, immaterial until the moment it pierces a foe's flesh. Yeah, I think this is one of the better daggers, or like slash short swords, I think. There's that one at the gambling hall is still better, but it's a pretty good one. So, yeah, we should be good on weapons for a while. All right, let's go eat somewhere. There's a place we can eat right around the corner, and then let's go do some sub-stories. I think it might just be Smile Burger, though. It is indeed Smile Burger. Oh, well. I will say my only impression of, the smiles are free, after all. The Goya Burger, huh? Blaze at the Hostess Club might be interesting. It's kind of interesting that eating at different places like gives you more things to say, I guess, during the Smile Burger set. That's cool. There's like a little symbol to show that's a combo meal. Gosh, now I'm gonna get hungry again. Every single time, I swear. It doesn't matter how crusty the PNGs are. Whenever I play a Yakuza game and we start eating a bunch of food, I'm like, man, that all looks so good. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's also like once I get a bottomless stomach thing upgrade or whatever, I can also do that. Yeah. This is kind of interesting. I upgraded Soul last time, so now we are even harder to knock down in heat mode. But now the next upgrade is like, just don't die when you get shot or something. Yeah. If heat mode is activating heat mode, if your health is flashing, you can like just stay alive through pure force of will. All right, there's one right down here at the end of the corner. So there's also some that I think we could go find the Hitman office that should be here in Okinawa. Maybe do a couple of those. There's also that Manga Mania where we have to grab that manga out of the inventory and go somewhere with it and we can continue that one. So just some options. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be from around here, would you? Well, actually, yeah. I guess I am. Oh, wonderful. Then would you happen to have seen this Shita statue? We've been looking for this one in the photo for a while now. Shita statue. You know, looks kind of like a cross between a lion and a dog. Apparently, they're a big thing here. People put them by their front door or on the roof to ward off evil. Oh, I know what they are, but why do you need that particular one in the photo? Long story short, we went here on our honeymoon last year and decided to buy one as a souvenir. What we didn't realize at the time is they usually come in a pair. We'd really like to complete the set, seeing as it commemorates our wedding and all. But the shop where we bought our seashell last year went out of business. I don't know if they sell the kind we have anywhere else. I think I get the picture. The one in the photo has its mouth open, but the one we're looking for has its mouth closed. So you need a closed mouth shisha. Is that it? Exactly. One with an open mouth and one with a closed mouth. That would give us a complete set. I feel a little silly asking a total stranger, but if you happen to see a shisha like this, would you let us know? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. Here, take this photo. If you find one, would you please give us a call? Our phone number's on the back. You got a shisha. Don't worry, we'll make it worth your while if you find the right one. Please and thank you. All right, sure. If I see it, I will let you guys know. Let's see. While we're down here on the south side of the map, let's go down this way. Looks like there's a sub-story down here. There's also that fish one, but one thing at a time, I suppose. The kids probably also have a new one too that we could do. Oh, hey bud. Oh wait. Hold on, let me just double check something. Hey, bud, thanks for coming by. I really needed somebody to test something on. I found this, and I just want to make sure it works. Yeah, it works, all right. How about this? Does this work? Yeah, it works, all right. Thanks for volunteering to be my test subject. Dude, this Shadow Blade looks like something out of Yakuza Pirate. With the, like, Majiba ghost, like, dark effects on it, and the, like, saber look to it. Totally looks like something out of Yakuza Pirate. Alright. I don't know, maybe I should start selling healing items, to be honest. Because, man. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Oh, hey! Mikio, how's it going? Okay, on to the next shop. What's wrong? Oh, hey there, sir! I'm standing in for the boss on his patrol rounds while he's in the hospital. This place gets a whole lot of tourists, so things can get out of hand fast. And hey, it's easy to see how. Food's great, and the booze is even better. Point taken. Laugh all you want, but this patrol is important enough that the boss does it personally. Well, keep at it. Hey, I know. Why don't you come with me, sir? You can see how a real Ryodo man gets the job done. Well, sure, why not? Hey, let's see what you can do. All right, leave it to me. I'll show you a day in the life of an up-and-coming Ryodo man. All right, come this way. I'll show you around the market. I found the RP walk button, by the way. Not sure there are too many uses for it in this game. It'd be better to have a sprint button, obviously, but I found it, at least. It's kind of interesting that a lot of the Yakuza games intentionally include an RP walk button, even though it's only useful for, like, certain sub-stories or just, like, you know, RPing, basically. That's why I call it an RP walk button. It is kind of nice when games have that, but I understand why you wouldn't want that. Like, there's a lot of games, if you're on controller, like, you don't want to dedicate a whole button to that. My goodness, Miki-chan. Patrolling the place all by yourself today, are you? Hey. You know how it is. Anything I should know about? Any problems around here? No, we're just fine. Nakahara-san takes good care of us. We never have to worry about a thing. Good to hear. You just let me know if there's something comes up, okay? Hey, Mikio's doing pretty well. Come on, sir. A thorough patrol means we gotta keep moving. Yeah, I was thinking earlier today, it'd be cool if there was a game like this for other countries. Like, I feel like part of, like, why Japanese culture has been so prolific is because they have so many experiences, and, like, games and things that are a direct result of Japanese culture. It'd be cool to see, like, for example, like, I don't know, like, a Mexican-created game about a dude in, like, a Mexican city, right? In this kind of style, or like the same thing for like probably a lot of European countries, or like different things like that, things that are, you know, very obviously and directly a love letter to the culture of like a certain area of of their country or something like that. And I'm sure there are games like that, but I'm just not as aware of them as I am with like something like the Yakuza series, which is a long running, very popular franchise. And although I will say Yakuza has kind of gotten away from that a little bit, trying to expand its boundaries to, like, you know, Hawaii and stuff like that. But still, like, it's still rooted in, like, Japanese takes on those cultures and stuff as well, right? Yo, Miki-chan, we got some of those pickles you were asking about.
Oh.
Eh? Seriously? Here, try a little before you go. Okay, but just a little. Wow, these are really yummy. A nice steaming bowl of rice would go perfect with them. I know, right? I'm glad we managed to stock up for you. What's he thinking? He's not on duty. Come on, sir. A thorough patrol means we gotta keep moving. I don't know. Can you guys think of any other games that like do a really good job of like letting you experience like a city or a place out of a real world like country or something? One game that might be kind of that I can think of is actually Far Cry 4. It has like a fictional country that that's located in gosh, like it's kind of an amalgamation of like a bunch of like ideas from different countries to create its own thing. But it's like this located in this small fictional country with elements of Hinduism and everything like that, and like its own like long ancestry and stuff. If it was for a real country, it'd be kind of interesting, but it is still interesting that they've like basically taken elements from other countries that are in that actual region of the world and kind of created their own little thing there. You hungry, Mikio-chan? As long as you're here, we've got some new treats. Aw, thanks. There's nothing like a little sweetness to perk you up when you're dragging. Here, take this with you. Our brown sugar cake came out amazing today. Hey, thanks. You let me know if anything comes up, okay? Of course, of course. We know we can count on you. This is starting to seem more like a taste test than a patrol. Come on, sir. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can see why the boss likes to do this patrol by himself if he's getting offered, like, free food all the time. Man, even just walking in a crowded area like this, you just, like, bump into everybody. I guess maybe I shouldn't be going double wide with Mikio, although he's kind of double wide himself. Try this, Miki-chan. You'll love it. And try this Ryukyu pork. Have some snacks while you can. Nakahara-san was here. You wouldn't get a single bite. Oh. Thanks a punch. Keeping an eye on things sure is hungry work. I don't know. It looks like you've done more eating than patrolling. No, I'm just touching base with everybody. This kind of communication is real important here in Okinawa. Uh-huh. Miki-chan, got some gorgeous fresh mangoes for you. Come and get them. Ooh, guess I've had a little more patrolling. I've got a little more patrolling to do then, huh? Seriously. Oh, and sir, if you wouldn't mind keeping this a secret from the boss. Mikio's too busy eating everything we pass to actually do work. I guess the Yakuza do things differently here. This would never fly in Kamurocho, that's for sure. Yeah. What was that? Cut it out before I make you cut it out. This is Ryoto family territory. And what? You're one of them? Take some guts to admit that. Listen, this market's a real moneymaker, so we're gonna take it over as of right now. You can run on home, Tubby. Ikio, this is Ryoto family territory. You stay the hell out. Yeah, the Ryoto family takes good care of us. We don't need your kind around here. We wouldn't be doing this if Nakahara-san were here. Shut up, you senile old farts. I'll deal with you later. Wait, they're not the ones you're after. Yeah, neither are you. You want to have it out with us? You bring Nakahara. Got it? And as if you got the balls. You bastard. Mikio, don't take the bait. But sir, these guys... And who the hell are you? Just a passerby with a job to do. Ready, Mikio?
Hey.
Yeah, let's give him hell, sir. I don't know, I like Mikio. Hey guys, does this gun still work? It does? Thanks for letting me know. Look at that! That sword still works too. It's amazing what you can find in those lockers. Gakukuren. Wait, is there a heat action for the fish? There's a heat action for the fish! It's just the one-handed, like, beat him up with an item heat action, but man, amazing. We won't forget this! Thanks a lot, sir. Nice job out there, Mikio. Oh, thank goodness you shut down those hoodlums. You know Nakahara-san, do you? And this is for you. What do you think? What do you think? Pretty spectacular, huh? It looks delicious. You got a giant blue parrotfish. Oh. I bet I could sell this for a nice profit. I don't know. Let me just send it to the item box. I might need it for something later. Or I can sell it later, maybe. Wow, Miki-chan, you can really hold your own. Knew we could count on you to keep us safe. Right. With you watching over us, we can do business in peace. Really? Well then, it's my pleasure. All right, Mikio. I'm heading out. Don't slack off on your patrol, now. I won't. Thanks again, sir. All right. Oh! Whoa! Ah! Anyway. Man, that would be a nice kind of place to go. I wish there was some place like that near me. Oh well. Although I will attest to that kind of culture. There are some, like, more rural places where you can't get away from, like, people without, like, them, like, offering you food or whatever. Like, it's always funny, like, at family gatherings, it's always, like, really hard to, like, get away from people. Because it just takes forever to, like, say goodbyes and stuff like that. Like, we had family over, like, a month ago. And we sent home, like... we sent, like... one family member home with like 3 or 4 different like food items. Like we were like, oh, make sure you take some of this and also this. You might as well take this with you as well. I guess that's true in a lot of places maybe. All right, let's go do another sub-story minute then. Is there like a casino here? I don't think there is there? There might be a little casino or something. Maybe we should double check. There's the Mahjong camp. Ugh. There's shogi. Yeah, there's not like a huge gambling thing. Okay. Because I think, I thought there was some... Well, maybe there is one. Because there's a There should be a Fukuma casino, which I assume is here somewhere. Because Fukuma... maybe not. I thought there was like a little bit of gambling here somewhere. Maybe there is. I haven't unlocked it yet. But there should be a casino where I can get like the best umbrella weapon in the game. Anyway. What do we got going on over here? What's up, bud? It's been years since our last Dine and Dash. How do I handle this? What happened? Wow, a Dine and Dasher. We haven't had one in almost 20 years.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, there he is, over there. What do I do? I can't leave this shop, but I can't just let him go either. Could you catch the Dine and Dasher? I'm sure I can find something to pay with. It would be my pleasure. Just need to catch him, right? Chase him! He's looking good, man. It's very funny that that's the same dude every time. I like this little sub-story thing. I think this is a good use of the chase mechanics. Man, he can take a lot of hits now, too. I think I saw that there was a piece of armor or something that, like, makes you do more damage in these types of chases. But it might actually be for completing this sub-story chain. I can't remember. So I guess it'd be useful for, like, you know, if you were doing a story one after this or something. Although you're probably pretty good at it if you can get through this, like, sub-story one. Kiryu also has health bar too. I guess if you take too much damage or something like that, or bump into too many people, you kind of like lose your health or whatever and have to start over. Come on. Ah, he got away. Okay. Try again here a minute. He did say he was going to go on a training arc, like to other places, because we kept catching him, so he decided to go someplace else where he thought we wouldn't be. Three, two, one, go! Yeah, I guess there's also other sub-stories that have this type of thing too. I forgot I can vault over some of these cars. I'll have to try that maybe. Oh my gosh, you literally ran through that big chunky dude. Yeah, sometimes the game will try to pretend that the person you're chasing is real, but then they phase through somebody or something and you realize that they're just a ghost, just a figment of our imagination. Are you? Hey, it's me! You know, the old Kamurocho Dine and Dasher. Wait, you're that Dine and Dasher? But... Oh, I tried. I just couldn't give it up. I dashed my way across Japan and, well, look how much weight I lost. I run a popular blog, too. Maybe you've heard of the Dine and Dash diet going around? Something wrong? Never mind. Just come back to the shop with me. Yeah, well, I guess just kind of like a way to Also get some exercise. But man, just pay for your food and then run, man. Pork rib noodles, bitter melon stir fry. It comes to 2,300 yen. If you can't pay, you can wash dishes for me. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. I'll let you go this time. But remember that dining and dashing is a crime. Don't ever do this again. Thank you for bringing him to justice. I just don't know what kids these days are thinking. No. Gold plate. Nice. I'll just send it to the item box for now. Yeah. If you have the cash, why not just pay? Yeah. I knew it'd be you. You're the only man who can catch me. Look, I just give it up. Oh, and yeah. My new diet made me famous, and I even got a girlfriend. That manager from the gelato place, remember? I've got a thing for strong women. I sort of fell for her when she was scolding me, and now we're on a vacation together. Dude. So, what I'm trying to say is, I'm done for real. Today marks my final dash, because no matter what thrills I get from it, I can't compare to the special lady in my life. I don't get it, but at least he's done. Alright, that's kind of a fun little sub-story chain. Yeah. Unless he shows up again somewhere. Alright, let's see what's up with this dude. Thank you for listening. That was an Okinawa folk song called The Rose Balsam. He's actually pretty good. A lot of Okinawan folk songs have themes of love, like this next tune about a young man pining for a woman. It's called The Moon's Beauty. If you have some time to spare, why not stay a while and listen? Not a bad idea. And now, without further ado, The Moon's Beauty.
Huh?
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Who gave you permission to pollute the airwaves with that wailing? Yeah. You there, scram! Nothing left to see here. Get moving. And you, how many times do we gotta tell you? How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? I can perform wherever I want. You don't get to decide where I can and can't sing. We'll see who decides once I wire your trap shut. We've had it up to here with you and your stupid old-time ditties. Hey, what are you doing? Please don't, my grandma's Sunshine. You're going to break it. Isn't that important to you? Don't worry then, we'll make a real smash hit out of it. This looks bad. You punks are the only things getting smashed today. And who the hell are you? Mind your own damn business, Pops. You want to stand up for this ass wipe? Then it's your turn to face the music. All sorts of puns, man. They have just all the puns. You know what this kind of reminds me of a little bit? You know how there's that dumb manga anime where it's like the dude pretends to be like just a mob or whatever, like just some random background NPC, but he's like secretly the strongest and he basically gets off on it? It kind of reminds me of like the craft and dedication to be like the most foldable like mob like thug ever, with like puns and everything. You're gonna be sorry. Just you wait. Next time you're toast. Was it like the I am atomic? Something of shadows or whatever. I'm trying to think. It's a fun, like stupid kind of like isekai thing. Thank you so much. I really owe you for stepping in like that. The manga's pretty good. It got an anime as well. At least one season. Not that long ago. No, mention it. Listening to that nice song of yours was all the thanks I needed. Oh, you meant the Rose Balsam? I learned that song from my grandmother when she first taught me how to play the Sanshin. With your parents' counsel as your compass, with virtue as your shield, you can face this world with a will as strong as steel. All my grandmother's life lessons are right there in the lyrics. I bet that's why it's the first one she had me learn how to play. It's a beautiful song. I agree. And it's even more important to me nowadays. My grandmother, she passed away last year. She once told me that music is all I have, so the kindness of strangers is all I can rely on to make my way in the world. And I sing that song in her memory so that I never forget that lesson she taught me. Sounds like she'd be proud of you. Hang in there, alright? I'll do my best. Thanks again for your help. Oh, and here. Please take this. It's an Okinawan delicacy, kind of like a donut. You got us sada and doggy. This donut-like snack is famous in Okinawa. To the box it goes. Thanks to you, I can keep singing here, just sharing my grandmother's song with everyone. Keep it up. I'll be cheering you on. Okay. Pretty straightforward sub-story. Let's go eat something a minute. Oh, actually, no, we're fine. We have like a sliver of health gone, I was gonna say, but yeah. Oh, you're that man. Oh, it's the English lady. All right. Oh, you're the man from before. I was watching you work your magic. Looks like you're pretty well acquainted with that beautiful brunette. I guess so. However, it seems like a language barrier is preventing you two from becoming as close as you could be. Which is why I'll offer you our intermediate handbook for the low, low price of only 20,000 yen. Only in Okinawa. How's that for a local specialty? The intermediate handbook focuses more on direct communication between close friends and even more intimate relationships. I'm sure you've just gotta have it, right? Fine, I'll buy the stupid intermediate handbook. I gotta go make some money. I gotta go, like, beat up some dudes. Yeah, maybe after this, let's go find the offices for the Okinawa, like, hitman thing. Do a little bit of that a minute, make some money a minute, and work through that. 20,000 yen. All right, then. I'll take it. Very well. Then here's your intermediate handbook. You got an intermediate... Okay. Okay. This section is about conversing with a lover. I don't want to go home tonight. I don't deserve your love. These are way too cheesy. You'll be a real player if you can chatter up in English, you know. After all, there are some things you can only say in English that can show how stylish and cultured you are. Our English handbooks only teach you the stuff you need to know. Nothing more, nothing less. And the more effort you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. Guaranteed. By the way, I hear a lot of foreigners hang out at a bar in Hatsumachi called Aqua Sky. Well, as they saying in English, have a nice day. Okay. Well. Away we go. Let's see if we can find... Is it marked maybe on the map where the Ryoto family, public markets, Medea drugs, there's the Kamiyama Works, Quickly Tea and Boba, Stone Market, there's the pawn store, Mahjong Camp, Cabaret Club, the Night Guide, Hatsumachi, Good Weapons Dealer. Yo, how's it going? Where is the Hitman offices? Maybe it says, and I think we got an email about this, right? The HLA office in Okinawa received info. When you're in downtown Ryukyu, stop by Ryukyu Shogi under the monorail station. Oh. Oh, I have to go to the Shogi place. Okay, gotcha. We're right nearby, so might as well stop in a minute. No wonder I was never going to be able to find it. I have to go to the Shogi place. Nope. Ah, must be that guy. HLM member that Ibuki emailed me about must be that guy over there. Yo, who am I folding for money this time? You have a minute? Sure, how can I help you? My name is Kiryu. I was sent here by Ibuki from up in Kamurocho. Oh, so you're Kiryu-san. Ibuki told me a lot about you. He said you could help us catch the Reapers here. Right. Do you have any info on the Hitmen yet? Yeah, I do. Before that, though, Would you like to learn how to accept a request? That won't be necessary. This is the men we're pursuing right now. I don't need to have it explained to me again. I know how that works. 110,000 yen. That's as much as I have on me right now, so. All right. Let's head out. Back out then a minute. Yeah, I know. All I can think about is the Reapers from The World Ends With You, since that's the like, I guess you could say the villains or main antagonists for that game is like the Reapers. All right, I think it's this dude over here. Hey, what are you doing? Ah! Don't sneak up on people like that. I'm not in the mood to talk. Just leave me alone, will you? You're a cute. Anyway. Losing your memory is no excuse for taking people's lives for money. I don't know. And the fact you already knew how to kill before you must have been, okay. Nope. Oh, did he? Oh, he just copy pasted the some of Majima's fighting style, huh? All right, fair enough. That's a bit disappointing. But well. At least we get to fight Majima in some way. It's not the full set, it looks like, but it's at least his knife stuff, right? Basically, the fighting style he uses in the match fight, yeah. That's a little disappointing to see Majima's moveset being reused here. Come on. Gotcha. I wonder if Majima shows up in the Coliseum eventually. I got like halfway through the Coliseum matches to the boxing glove one. Or I guess not matches, but like, you know, different types of cups or whatever, I guess. But anyway, I got to the boxing glove one, so I'm about halfway through them. But I haven't seen like Majima or any other real notable characters. There have been some interesting ones, like there was a Bruce Lee reference with some of his signature moves in his style, which was kind of cool. You know, the yellow jumpsuit and everything. Come on. Holy cow. Yeah, Majima's fighting style is pretty effective. Especially with the bugs added in from 60 FPS with him dodging all over the place. Well, at least now I can use up some healing items that have just been sitting in my inventory for a while. I guess I could pull out the sword so I can block his attacks if nothing else. Yep. Hey, we get to use our new heat action. Hell's Gauntlet. Okay. Okay, so I do have to do like some QTEs to like have the whole thing play out. I guess that's why you wouldn't always go for this one, because I assume it just does the most damage out of the three. If you don't want to have to do all the QTEs, but if you can, I don't know why you wouldn't. Okay, nice. What do you say? Willing to go now? I remember now. What? I remember now! Don't tell me getting knocked around like that actually jogged your memory. I think it did. Hey, aren't you Kazuma Kiryu of the Dojima family? You know who I am? Wow, no way. This really takes me back. We fought outside a theater once and you kicked the crap out of me. That does not narrow it down. Really? Sorry, I don't remember. Nah, don't worry about it. Thanks to you, my memory's back. Hey, I remember even more now. There was this big fight in my family, and I took a real bad blow to the head. Don't mean to rain on your parade, but it's time for you to talk about the Reapers. Will you agree to go to the HLA? Sure. Why not? I got my memory back now, so I can tell them any... Hey, wait a minute. What's wrong? Why did I join the Reapers again? Uh-oh. Don't tell me. What was the name of the Reaper's boss? I think it started with an A? Or maybe not. So your memory's back, but you still can't remember anything important? It would appear that way, yes. I just can't remember. I'll let the HLA sort this out. Now I'll take it from here. All right. Sure, I'll check it out. Uses unique weapons. Interesting. Okay. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, the map is so small. All right, let me grab the new upgrade first, at least. Heat. New heat action. Against unarmed enemies. Well, not guarding. Okay. And then when you're an enemy with a gun. Okay. Weird that we're just getting all the Kamaki skills by leveling up rather than like getting them taught to us. I don't know, feels a little weird. What is this unique weapons thing then? Okay. Oh, I should have probably used a healing item. I guess I'll use one in a minute. Let me see how my health is doing again. Oh, he's got pliers, I think. Oh, he's got a modified lighter, I see. I'll need to keep an eye out for that. He can set me on fire with that thing. Ah, shoot. Oh, jeez. Stop, drop, and roll, Kiryu. Ah. Haha, gotcha. Alright. Let me do this real quick. So... Aw, they got rid of the boiling water heat action? Or I guess maybe it's not in the game yet. I thought it was in Yakuza 1, but maybe not. I guess that's later in the series then, that they added the pouring boiling water on people as a heat action. But yeah, these guys are a pretty good source of money. Maybe I'll have to do some of the Hitman missions off stream as well. Just so I have some money to spend on weapons and stuff. Yeah, there's a few things I could work on off stream. If I wanted to. I don't know, it's hard to keep up with everything. Oh, right, this again. Between, you know, Persona 4 Pixie only stuff and all that. Has like a lot of stuff I could do off stream to like prepare for that kind of stuff. Like I literally spent like 2 hours planning out this weekend's streams for P4 only Pixie stuff, just to like figure out what I need to do. But to be fair, it's like the last time I'll have to remake Pixie, hopefully. So hopefully I don't have to do as much prep work for like the rest of the game. All right, you're coming with me. Deal with it. I heard you murdered your friends. Why would you do something like that? It wasn't me. Huh? I didn't kill him. This guy I never even met attacked us out of nowhere. He killed all my friends, one by one. So someone else is the real killer then. I barely escaped with my life. That guy laughed the whole time he was killing him. I haven't been able to stop laughing ever since. On top of it all, my family thought I killed him, so they kicked me out. I didn't have anywhere to go. Is that so? You probably don't believe me, but hey, wait a minute. I stopped laughing. Yeah, I guess you did. That's weird. My head feels clear now, too. Even after that bashing. Crazy, huh? Kiryu's magic power to just heal people by kicking the crap out of them. Kiryu can solve like 80% of people's issues just by kicking the crap out of them, apparently. I don't know why, but I feel tired all of a sudden. Why don't you go visit the Honest Living Association now? You can rest there. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Nice. Next one is skilled at hand-to-hand combat. Okay. A guy looks like he's low on iron. Yeah, apparently he's crazy. Got traumatized by seeing his friends killed by some random dude who laughed while doing it. And then people thought he did it. So he's been living like a madman for like apparently the last 10 years or so. Alright, where's this next dude? There he is. What a pain. You must be Tetsuji, one of the Reapers. Hmm? Eh? Oh. Wait, you're Kazuma Kiryu-san, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. You know who I am? Sure do. So what brings you down here? I live in Okinawa now. You don't say. What a small world, huh? Kiryu-san, do you mind if I ask you something? Go ahead. Have things gone smoothly for you since you left the Yakuza? I wouldn't say smoothly, but yeah, it's been working out all right. I see. I put in some time myself with the family directly under the Tojo clan. That's how I recognized you. That makes sense. I wanted to get out pretty bad. I cut all ties and left Kamurocho. But the flack I got for my criminal record from my Yakuza days was much harsher than I expected. Full-time work was out of the question. I couldn't even get part-time jobs. And even if I did manage to get hired, it was all over as soon as the word got around that I'd been in the Yakuza. Yeah, I understand. When I couldn't make ends meet, I went to see my brothers in the family. They found me work as a hitman. So that's why you're back with the Yakuza. But once I went back into the business, everybody treated me like a coward who tried to run away from it all. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. That's when I left and came to join up with the Reapers. Anyway, what brings you to come see me? HLA sent me to pick you up. HLA, huh? Seems like an ancient memory now. Look, I'm not seeking revenge against the Yakuza or anything. It's just that the Reapers were the only ones who helped me. They took me in when I had nowhere else to go. If they're against the HLA, then I have to side with them. So I'm sorry, but I can't go with you. You seem like a decent guy, so I hate to do this. I'm prepared to use force if I have to. I just remember just thinking of the Princess Bride movie. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die. We should watch that movie on Discord at some point. It's like one of my favorite movies. It's so quotable. I haven't watched it in like years. Yeah, gotta think of something probably here soon. Once we get done with Persona 4 Pixie Only. I'd kind of like to keep the ball rolling on like watching stuff in Discord if possible. Even if it's just like once a week, every couple of weeks or something. Watch a movie or watch some of an anime from like the Persona series or something. Watch maybe like the Yakuza movie or something. Hey, chill guy. Or I guess chill whoop now. How's it going? So that's how it is, huh? You quit and made good. I quit but couldn't get by. Let's see which one of us comes out on top. Nope. NPCs immediately spawn to watch the brawl. Yeah. Oh, he's got Knuckles. Cool. I have to go do some training so I can use things like Knuckles and stuff. Maybe I'll do that after this. We'll head back over. Yeah, after this we should have a good amount of money. So I'll head over to the orphanage. The dude with training for weapons is on the beach there. So we can go do that maybe. I know. Magically spawning and unspawning NPCs galore. Let me just pick... oh, I can't pick up the bike. Okay. Insecticide. Oh, gosh. There's a weird item that I think you can get from, like, the Coliseum or something. It increases the power of left-handed moves. I don't know what context that would be useful under, or like what move that would apply to, but it is kind of funny. There's some very odd and interesting like weapons and gear in the Yakuza series, and that's definitely one of them. What is your favorite game? Well, the next stream I'm gonna play is SMT5 Vengeance. That's literally tomorrow. TV man time. And then my favorite game. Oh, I don't know. I have a hard time picking favorites, but World Ends With You is up there. More recently, Yakuza 0 is pretty high up there as like one of my, I think, a really good game. What else is there? DMC5 was very fun. Enjoyed that game quite a bit. It's another one of those games I've gotten around to more recently. Had a lot of fun playing the original Battlefront games when I was growing up, Battlefront 2 and all that. Got into those recently for May the 4th and Star Wars month and all that kind of stuff. So, got a chance to replay those recently. I've been playing a lot of Left 4 Dead actually, with friends. It's a fun game to just kind of pick up and play with some guys every once in a while, and because it's so cheap, it's pretty easy for everybody to get in on it. It's also fairly old, so most computers can run it at this point, so it's a good like accessible game for like grabbing like 3 friends and like just hanging out. Especially with all the mods and stuff, it helps like with the replayability because you can try out a couple new mods every time and like keep changing things up. And you know, if you're a fan of like pretty much anything, you can either like make it super realistic, you can make it put it all weeb it out and like put a bunch of anime girls, you can put some random memes in there for funsies. So there's a lot of fun mods for that game. But I have a hard time just picking like one game. The Halo series is pretty good. Halo Master Chief Collection is like $20 pretty regularly on Steam for like 5-6 games. What is it? Like it's 6 games, yeah. That's got mod support now on Steam, so that's been pretty good. There's been some pretty cool stuff coming out of that. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2, but yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of really funny and fun and interesting mods for Left 4 Dead 2 for sure. Yeah, I think I turned my pipe bomb into Hatsune Miku recently. I had to turn off, so I had this mod that replaced some of the background noises with DJ Khaled just saying random stuff. And I kept forgetting to turn it off, so just randomly, I'd just be like halfway through a game and just hear, "Bring out the lobster! Where's the lobster? They didn't believe in us! God did!" Just randomly. It was very funny, but it was kind of annoying, so I had to turn it off eventually. It was more funny just because I kept forgetting to turn it off, honestly. Because I would forget to turn it off, like, when I come back to it, like, every couple of weeks. And then I just get, you know, like, 10 minutes into a match and just start hearing him. Yeah, I did. Yep. Haha, I'm no match for you. You surely are above me. Losing a fistfight doesn't make you any less of a man. Why don't you try getting some help from the HLA again? The HLA, huh? You really think I can make a fresh start with them? I can't make any promises, but if you still want to make good, couldn't hurt to try. Yeah, I guess so. Might be worth a shot. Heh, you make me feel like I really can do it. I'll give it one more try. Thanks for the push. I like how many of the these guys recognize Kiryu. Great work, Kiryu-san. Okay. We're all caught up on here for now. Cool. That works out. Yeah. Yeah, the only other game I can think of where you can do that is probably actually Left 4 Dead 2. Could do that. That's probably the only other place I could think where you could have all those same characters together. Okay. That being said, there are definitely a lot of games I hold near and dear to my heart from my childhood. Stuff like Pokemon Platinum and Viva Pinata. Despite not being my favorite Halo game these days, Halo Reach is probably the one I spent the most time on. Because of its PvE mode. Just spent a lot of time playing that. Oh, right, we have to go to the train if we want to go back over to the beach and everything. Let me stop by the pawn store before we go over there. See if there's anything interesting. Oh, I think I'm full up on stuff, actually. Let me sell, like, one random thing, I guess. Oh, you can sell from your inventory. Interesting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Might as well sell the gold plate at least. Yeah, Pokemon Platinum is definitely the game I spent the most time on. I didn't do everything in the game, but it's one of the ones I got to like 300 some hours in. 300, 400 some hours. Definitely up there. Let's see what we got. 9 iron. I will need a bat eventually. Let me grab one of those. Let me grab that. There's the Shadow Blade if we wanted to buy that. Was there anything that I really wanted from here? Let me double check my notes. I don't think there was. Kamurocho weapon dealer. Oh, that's for the double action revolver. I can get rid of that. Grab that already. What else did we grab? Yeah, I can get rid of this stuff. Yeah. Was there anything I wanted to buy from here? No, I think we're good. Yeah. There are some things here that would be kind of useful, but... Oh, what about, Oh, I did want the lucky bracelet. Is there anything else? No, I think just the lucky bracelet. Okay, let's grab that. The swords look good? Yeah, I already have 2 really good swords, though, so I think I'm good on those. Yeah, let's grab that and that. Okay. Alright, let me stick the popularity bracelet and some stuff in the item box real quick before we head over this way. Let's see, I can stick that in there. The bat in there for now. I'll make a better bat later. I just wanted it for now. What's the usefulness of the item I bought? The bracelet is useful for a minigame. It helps with that. And then, like, the side activity of hanging out with the hostesses and everything. Kind of a mini dating mechanic kind of thing. And then the bat I can modify later and make into a better bat, into a better weapon through the crafting system. But I need the base item of the bat, so I just got one there. So I don't have to, like, go out of my way to grab one later. Okay. Let me just cross off that I got that bracelet thing that I wanted. Actually, I think I already have this, don't I? Yeah, I have this. Saw the DK direct the other, and it looks like Pauline is respecting Diddy Kong. Or is it replacing Diddy Kong? Kind of rock, because in the past game, DK is always kidnapping her, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought that there was a direct for that, but I didn't look at it or anything. Oh! What's up, kitty son? Word on the street is your bussin' has right and left right down in Okinawa. How do I know? I just do. Don't ask a man to share his secrets. BT dubs, I've been peeping this Yakuza series on TV lately. It's off the hook. But that's not what I want to tell you. A pal of mine down in Okinawa says there was some asshole plastered out of his mind over in Atsumachi. Let me tell you, not all drinks are created equal. Turns out this guy isn't just some old boozer. He's some real badass, some real badass martial art moves. What a combination, right? Speaking of, you ever hear of the movie Drinking Tiger? It's all about that kick-ass martial artist, Wong Fei Sung. Anyway, hop over to Hatsumachi and check this guy out when you got the time. Alright, I will do so. What game will you play after you beat this game? I'll play Yakuza 4. I want to get through that one. And like one of the other spin-off games for this series this year. And then I'll probably play... And then I'll take a break until next year and play some more then of the series. But once I'm done with the Yakuza games, might play some DMC5 or something. I've never played the hardest difficulty of that game, so might try that or something. Hey, Nakahara. I see you're out of the hospital. You still look pretty bad, but you're on your feet at least. How are you doing, Nakahara? Never been better. It'll take more than a few little bits of metal to drag me down. Aniki. Hold on. Did you learn anything else about the guy who saved me? Yeah. He's actually the brother of the man who raised me as a kid. And apparently he works for the CIA. The CIA? Wait. That's the same guy who was there when I was staring down the other side of that barrel? What's the CIA got shooting me, though? They're here on a mission. I can't really say much more than that, but them wanting the deed to the Morning Glory land has something to do with it. What's so special about this patch of sand, though? The land itself isn't what matters. It's the project they're going to build on it. A resort. Exactly. That and the military expansion that hinges on Tamiya's new bill. Oh. I don't know if I get it, Aniki. What's the CIA got to do with building a resort? Or is this military base stuff? Or this military base stuff? What? You don't know, Mikio? It's simple. The CIA, they want money. That's it, yeah. They're gonna make bank off for the US government. Wow, you sure know a lot, Rikia. That's not right at all. The point of this is to smoke out an arms smuggling syndicate which has been undermining the US for years now. Once the CIA gets them out in the open, they're gonna crush them once and for all. Turns out Nakaro Daigo and all were just pawns in their plan. How'd you find out about all this? I heard it straight from Tamiya, the Minister of Defense. Tamiya? You remember Toma, his secretary? Well, Tamiya says if we save Toma, he'll put a stop to the resort. What do you mean, save him? Toma learned too much about the connection between Tamiya and the CIA, so he decided to take matters into his own hands. And now the CIA wants him dead. Wait, if Toma's mucking up the works, wouldn't it be better for Tamiya if the CIA actually offed him? That's not exactly Tamiya's style. He's far more honorable than that. Huh, and here I thought politicians wouldn't lift a damn finger if it wasn't gonna benefit them. Good to know there are some that actually give a shit. Yeah, anyway, that's why I came back, to save Toma. Now I just need to figure out where he is. Nope. Hold that thought. Mush mush. Hello? Kiryu. It's Tamiya. Hey, any updates? Where are you now? Back in Okinawa. I want to stop by the orphanage, but I'll be heading out to look for Toma any minute now. There's no need. He'll be at the prefectural office with his advisors all day long. And tonight? They're discussing the details of the resort deal, Kiryu. I expect this meeting to be quite lengthy. In fact, they'll more likely than not continue working through the night. As long as Toma's at the prefectural office, he'll be safe. In other words, you can rest easy for now. The real test will come tomorrow. Right. I'm not sure when the meeting will end, but whenever it does, Toma will instantly be in danger. Joji will undoubtedly strike at his most vulnerable moment. I love the kids just like, with their idle animations just jumping over and over. I have someone keeping tabs on the meeting, though. I'll contact you again when I learn where Toma's going. For today, try to get some rest for the battle ahead. I expect you'll need it. No, and be ready to leap into action at the drop of a hat tomorrow. Will do. Talk to you later, Tamiya. Farewell. How's Tamiya? Sounds like Toma's gonna be tied up in a meeting until tomorrow. He's safe for now. Good, good. Gives you the chance to take a load off, spend some time with your kids. They missed you something fierce while you were gone. Huh, I couldn't tell. Never seen him quite this pumped before. I'm sure they have tons they want to ask you. Seconded. Anyway, Urikia, we should get going. No, right. Where to? Just some overnight tests at the hospital. Nothing too serious. I'll swing by tomorrow, okay? Yeah, sounds good. We'll be right back after we drop the boss off, Aniki. Later. I love Koji and Mitsuo doing Fortnite dances, yeah. They would if it was, this game was a bit more recent, probably. Ugh, if I have to hear another word about Tokyo, I think I'm gonna puke, yo. Me too. I don't know how Ayako-chan and Riona are still so into it. Yes, girls like hearing about the big city or something. I wish Uncle Kaz talked more about wrestling matches in Tokyo instead. I could tell you about all the Coliseum fights I've been in. I bet they show them on TV up there every single night. Maybe not every night. How would you know, huh? You're not even the expert on Tokyo wrestling all of a sudden, Mitsuo. You've never even been there. Well, neither of you. Shut up. Let's sell this in the ring. But we wrestle all the time. Can't we do something else for once? Come on. Let's just go. Fine. But go easy on me this time. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you say. That one bit from Gravity Falls. Baby fights! Yeah. Yeah. Is there a game that you were thinking specifically that you'd like me to play, Chill? Since you were asking? Or is there something that you had in mind? Or are you just curious? Since you were asking about which game I'd play after I beat this one. Uncle Kaz, have you seen Tachi around? I saw him run off to the beach with Mitsuo just now. Why? What's up? It's his turn to do the shopping today, but he still hasn't gone. Can you talk to some sense into him for me? Sure, just a sec. All Tachi ever does is play. Okay, can't talk to the girls at all. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Good to see you too. Let me grab this worm a minute. Even if it just goes to the item box, at least I can have it for later. For fishing and stuff. Need to do some fishing at some point. There might be another place where we can buy bait as well. Before I hang out with the boys and figure out their problems, let me do some weapon training with this dude here. Well, if it ain't my star ass kicker. Ready to hone in your ass kicking skills? Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, that's what I like to hear. Second verse, same as first. Beat me and you win. Which do you want to try? Oh, we can't do Knuckles yet. What would be fun? Well, I guess we'll probably do all three eventually, but let's start with Nunchaku, I guess, since it's at the top. Huh? You sure? Maybe I hit so hard you forgot, but I whipped your ass with him last time. Or do you think you can actually beat me this time? I do. Well, alright then. Ladies and gents, would you look at the jewels on this one? Well, let's do this thing. Did you beat me with them? I can't remember. I think we only did like one fight with you. Didn't we? Oh, I need to heal real quick. Like the music here. Dang. Okay. Whew. Good fight, Kiryu-san. You, my man, are full of shit and vinegar. You're gonna have to give me a sec. When Hyper Yonoshiro takes it a lot out of me. Gotta take some time to recharge it. Damn, were you actually trying to kill me? I like your style, man. Oh, and I promised you a fancy certificate and everything, didn't I? Here. Okay. Show this to Kamiyama. That little piggy will crap his pants. Even better, he'll sell you some nunchaku. Ain't that great? I hear he can even make you a custom pair if you got the designs and materials. Ask him for the details, though. I only know about beating fools with them, not making them. Anyway, I gotta say, you've really grown on me, Kiryu-san. Grown on me like that tumor my mama has. And sometimes it's best to keep teaching tumors martial arts. That's why I've decided to stay here. That means you can train with me anytime you like. All right. All right. Tonfa time. I'm guessing more unlock, more chapters we get. So, one-handed Tonfa. Okay. What, that he teaches Tumor's martial arts?
まだ負けんもんね。
No, I can't say I've ever dropped that on someone randomly. I usually build up to that first. You can't just drop that on somebody like that, you know? You gotta work up to that kind of thing. I feel like it would be kind of rude to just kind of drop that on someone, you know? Plus, it's a very personal thing, you know? Not everybody wants to talk about that kind of stuff, so it's best to like make sure you kind of feel somebody out before you talk about that kind of thing. I mean, how many other people you know that just like talk about teaching their tumors martial arts? None, right? And that's why. Yeah, exactly. Ah. Haha. Get leg swept, idiot. To be fair, Kiryu does have some fun combos that you rarely get to see. Like, see if I can get, I don't know, I was just thinking, when I was doing the Coliseum stuff, I noticed some combos that I don't usually see too much. So there's like one where if you, I'm trying to get it to work. You have to be like looking away and like do a over the shoulder punch kind of, and then follow up with his heavy hits there. Trying to get him to. Tonfas actually don't do too much damage. They're really good for blocking and stuff though, traditionally. Which actually might be decent in this game, because blocking doesn't use up weapon durability like it does in some of the other games. Anyway. Yeah, it is, but like there's a specific one where there's a combo you rarely see where there's a specific one for when he hits over, does like basically a backhand and then heavy, but it's hard to get right because you have to be like looking a different way and then like get the input for him to do like a backhand for like attacking behind him. Oof. Good fight, Kiryu-san. No, same thing you said before. All right, same basic dialogue, just slightly different. Yeah, fair enough. And it's also context sensitive, so it's a little harder to do. I was just trying to say that there are more combos than the basic ones that you just don't see them too much, and there's some fun ones in there. All right, Cali sticks, and then they're part of Cali, a martial art from the Philippines. When I was learning, my master kicked my ass into, well, let's just say I haven't completely caught up with it yet. While he was wielding those sticks, I couldn't touch him. It was like, think you got me? Nope. Wham! Ouch. So I knew I had to learn from how to do it, but I knew in my bones. Or maybe that was just all the cracks. But I did learn how to do it, and now you're gonna learn it too. All right. Now let's get cracking. All right. Golly, 6 time. Yeah, the combos for Kali sticks are pretty good too, for like single target enemies. Bang. At least you can knock this fool down. There's so many people in the Coliseum, it's so hard to knock down. Just kept trucking through that one. There it is. There it was. The elbow and then double hit there. Hold on, let me heal real quick. Maybe I'll eat that worm for it or something. Don't I have something that's just health? Yeah. Right, he just trucks through with this combo. Should go in at the end. Shoot. Oh, dang. Nope. Nope. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whew, that was close. Yeah, this would be harder if I couldn't use healing items. But to be fair, I am doing them in a row, so I'm carrying over some damage from the previous fight here. Gosh, the Kamaki like roll is like so good in this game. Even though the Coliseum audience is like very picky, where even if you use the Kamaki roll, they still get annoyed with you. You're not being stylish enough or whatever. Honestly, I kind of hate like how the Coliseum works in this game with trying to figure out like your rating system. Like they don't even tell you like what the audience likes or dislikes. You can kind of figure it out because they'll start booing you if you do it too much, but they tell you what they dislike, but they won't tell you what they actually like. So I've done like 40 fights, but my popularity rank is still the same. My match history rank went up by 1, even though I won like 50 straight fights, and it only went up by 1. I don't know. It's kind of not my favorite. They don't even tell you that like you can unlock new stuff by getting a higher rank in the Coliseum, like in terms of points and like trading them in for things, for rewards and everything. I don't know, some of the gimmick matches are kind of fun. Like the boxing gloves one. Or the, where you can't grab people, but you, like, people take extra damage for hitting this to the walls, basically. There's the bomb one. That's not super interesting, but, like, it's different at least. Yeah. They're pretty picky, to be honest with you. It's kind of annoying to deal with them sometimes, but... Alright. I didn't unlock new training, did it? I think I have to get farther in the story for that. Wait, bad news, Kiryu-san. You already know all my ass-kicking techniques. Huh? What about all the time you spent traveling the world and collecting techniques? Yeah, see, that's kind of the problem. What do you mean? All that time you spent rattling my noggin? I think you knocked something loose. Or back into place. I remembered something. What? I remembered what it was like to travel the world, kicking ass in exotic locales with the masters wielding exotic styles. I miss that life. I haven't used the other techniques I learned for more than a decade, man. I couldn't teach them to you. I can barely even use them. I see. I'm sorry I pushed you then. No way, man! I'm the one who should apologize. I'm too rusty. Gotta go around Japan and the world and get my brain rattled again until I remember everything. Thanks for everything, then. Where are you going next? One of my old teachers, a master of Chinese martial arts based out of Osaka. She's first on my list. Wow, I guess you really have traveled all over the place. Mind if I ask the name of this master? What? You're not supposed to talk about the underground, man. But hell, I guess it wouldn't hurt. She goes by White Lotus. Oh, she's getting on in years. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Granny White, would you? How the? You know her? Okinawa ain't exactly next door to Osaka. Damn, I had no idea the old lady was so famous. Well, it's not polite to keep an old lady waiting, am I right? Guess it's time to head out. Right, from, yeah, Yakuza 2. After Osaka, straight to Tokyo. I know a few great clubs up there, so track me down if you end up sightseeing in Tokyo or something. All right. So we can find him in Tokyo and get the rest of the training next time we go back over there. Fair enough. Getting, like, access to those 3 weapon types is probably enough for now anyway. Maybe I'll try and find him again later. Let's go see what Tachi is up to for now. How are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Let's see if we can sort out this thing with the kids, and then we'll probably call it a day, I guess. Corbula clam. Okay. Tachi! What do you want? Or, oh, that was Kiryu. Tachi! Tachi, what do you want, Uncle Kaz? Can't you see we're busy? It's your turn to go shopping today. You can't just keep horsing around all the time while everyone else takes care of you.
Ah!
I know. Just give me 5 more minutes. Now. But this is a big match, Uncle Kaz. I'll go in 5 minutes, swear. Fine. But you're going the second you're done. You'll be in big trouble if I hear you didn't go. Do you understand? Same for you, Mitsuo. Hey, why am I getting dragged into this? Tachi, let's just go. We can wrestle some more after we go shopping. You're not getting away that easily. Take this. Seriously? I know Tachi loves wrestling, but he really needs to start being more responsible.
Taichi のプロレスごっこはマジでやるから嫌なんだよ。
まだまだだ。じゃあそろそろ決めるぞ。必殺のうわー大地形。
Oh.
お？あは
Serves you right, Tachi.
やったー初めて勝ったぞ
Oh, did he hurt himself?
あれねえ太一ねえ太一ねえってば大変だおじさん太一が
Good job, Mitsuo. You won. Uncle Kaz, come quick. Boy, he's zooming. What's wrong? Tachi fell on his back. He's not moving. What? You had to do something, Uncle Kaz. Right. You go find Haruka and tell her to call the doctor. I'll go check on Tachi. Okay. Yeah, they are. They're pretty goofy. Especially when they're sped up like that. Like, the running and walking animations are very goofy. Tachi! Tachi, can you hear me? He won't stop coughing. Gotta get him inside. How's he looking, Doc? From what I can tell, it seems to be a severe case of asthma. But he's never shown any signs of it before. How is that possible? It's difficult to say before further tests, but there are countless possible reasons for the sudden onset. It could be mere genetics, or perhaps caused by something from the environment. Cigarette smoke, pollution, what have you. There are other possibilities beyond that as well. What do you mean, other possibilities? Well, you see, kids these days are subject to a much higher level of stress than we were back in the day. Not only that, but this child is an orphan, yes? Yeah, but... This is simple conjecture, but this could be arising now as a result of great stress Tachi must have gone through as a young boy. He may still be a child, but I suspect there are traumatic experiences hiding just beyond under the surface. This seems a little out of your scope of guessing, dude. You said yourself you need to run more tests. You're a doctor, not a psychologist. And that can seriously cause asthma? It's entirely possible. In any case, strenuous exercise is off the table from now on. We can say with near complete certainty that wrestling was the cause of this attack. But there are no buts to this, sir. Your child's health is at serious risk. Risk? What do you mean? The potential complication of asthma reached far beyond the coughing and shortness of breath so often associated with it. If left untreated, this could very well become a chronic issue for your boy. He may someday be unable to breathe on his own, Worst case scenario, it may ultimately be fatal. Dude. Way to, like, present the worst possible scenario as if it's going to happen. What? So, for the time being, I would suggest you take it easy and avoid exercise of any kind until we have the test results. I had no idea this was so serious. Oh, sorry, I read that in Haruka's voice, but it was Kiryu. Does that mean Tachi's gonna have to stop wrestling? It'll break his heart. Well, let's not just go jump to any conclusions before we get those test results, yeah? I'm gonna go check on him. Guess I'll go too. Be good to cheer him up somehow. Oh, Haruka disappeared. Oh, she's over there. Hope Tachi's okay. Me too. Whoops. Wrong place. Whatever. Let me stick some things in the item box while we're here. I guess I'll pull out some more recovery items. Might as well. Let's hold on to the, like, really good stuff. I know. Let's pull out some of these random healing items. Yeah. Use them for healing later. Start using them up. Come on, Tachi. It's beautiful out. How about you and me head out for a nice relaxing fish? No. Oh. Well, it's no fun sitting in here, right? Let's get you out in the sun. Just leave me alone. But, you want me to go outside? Fine. Then let's wrestle. Oh, well, maybe later, okay? Later? More like never. I heard what the doctor was saying. I've got asthma. I'm gonna die if I keep wrestling. But wrestling's the only thing I want to do. I'm gonna go pro and make tons of money so I can help Morning Glory. Gosh. Has anybody here watched Nacho Libre at all? There's a kid who looks and, like, acts exactly like Tachi in that movie. He's like a side character, but, like, he reminds me exactly of Tachi. It's the only thing I'm good at. Tachi, you just need to find another way. Something other than wrestling, huh? Something other than wrestling, huh? That's not what I mean. Wrestling is your dream, right? Yeah. Then you can't give it up. Huh? Don't lose sight of your dream, no matter what. I don't get it, Uncle Kaz. Look, everyone faces obstacles on their path through life. It just so happens that the first obstacle you have to face is this asthma thing. So for now, just be patient. Pushing yourself could make it far worse. And running yourself into the ground is no better than abandoning your dreams altogether. All you can do now is wait. Stay calm. Start making plans for when you get better. Understand? Yeah. And you will get better. I'm sure of it. And once you do, it'll be all systems go on the path to your dream. He's right, Tachi. Even if you can't do stuff now, you'll be back in butt-kicking action in no time flat. And hey, watching other people wrestle is still pretty fun, right? No better way to study moves, if you ask me. Wait, that's it. We'll put on a special match for you since you're sidelined and all. Ain't that right, Aniki? So, what's this about a special match? Just think about it, Aniki. You and me putting on a mass wrestling show, just like they do on TV. You want to wrestle me? For Tachi, I think it'll really lift his spirits. True. I guess it's worth a try. Oh man, he's gonna love it. Me and Mikio will get started building the ring right away. A ring? You're really serious about this, huh? Of course I am. No point in doing something if you're gonna do it half-assed, you know? Don't worry, we'll handle everything. Oh, and I'll let you know when we're ready. You might want to warm up first. I got some pretty mean moves. We'll see about that. Alright. I think this is one of the spots where that mod is gonna work. Where there's a mod that fixes it so his tattoo is actually finished in this. Because if you've already completed his sub story and you don't have the mod, the eye isn't finished out or anything. My voice is getting kind of scratchy. Whatever. We'll do the wrestling match and call it a day. I guess that's what happens after talking for 2.5 hours straight. Okay. Where's this wrestling ring? If I go talk to Tachi, maybe? Taichi? Is it Tachi or Taichi? Where am I putting the emphasis on the syllables? Is it Taichi? Like the martial art, or is it Tachi? Is it Tai or Ta? Not sure which it is. I assume it would be out here on the beach, but I don't see it anywhere. Maybe we have to go into town in a minute? Well, I guess there is that revelation. Oh, he got it. Forgot to tell you, we cleaned out a room for you to use at the Ryoto family office. Use it anytime you want. It can be here. Okay, yeah. So we got a new hideout at the Ryoto family office. We can use that to like save and stuff. Okay, so there's this drunk dude at Hatsumachi. Let's go get this revelation, I guess, a minute. Man, oh gosh, okay. Okay, the ring's ready. Okay, great. I just had to go over here and come back, so. Well, let me go and get that revelation, and then we'll head back. Oh yeah, if I go to the taxi, a minute. Okay, yeah, we don't have the option to go back to Kamurocho for a minute. Fair enough. Oh, we're next to a breakable window. You know what that means. Headbanging time. Yeah. More so in Kamurocho. I feel like it's fine here, where like the map is so small, but I wish Kamurocho had a couple more taxi spots. I know, it's so funny that it doesn't like try and stop him, he just keeps headbutting him the same. I'm gonna borrow this. Gosh dang it. Kamaki reversal. Dead. Peter Griffin pose. Dead. 30,000 yen. Not bad. Yeah, we're definitely getting more the further we get through the game. Okay. So we're looking for an old dude who should be kind of drunk. Somewhere around here. Does it say like South Hatsumachi or anything? Or is it just Hatsumachi in general? Over in Hatsumachi, yeah. Okay. Maybe somewhere around here. Drunk old man. Drunk old man. I'm sure that narrows it down a ton. What do they have here at the weapons store? Anything interesting? Might have some new stuff now that we can use different weapons. Well, we couldn't carry any more, so never mind. There's an item store right here, though. Yeah, so they've got like wind and chakus now and stuff, so. Okay. Seems like that's really the only thing. Sure, let's grab one. I'm sure I need to have that to make something later. If not, we can just try them. Box, I have a car. Cat. My sister does, yes. Old drunk man. Old drunk man. It's probably over by, oh, hey, look. That's the Sisha statue I think we need for the, sub-story. Yeah, better give those two a call. Hello? Hey, I'm the one you gave the Shisha photo to. Huh? You mean you've actually been looking for it? Yeah, and I found one that looks just like it. Can you come check it out? Yes, absolutely. We'll be right there. So, you say you found the Shisha in the photo? Yeah, over here. Oh my goodness, that's it. It's the spitting image of the one we have at home. To find it here of all places. Don't you feel a little sorry for it? It's been searching for its partner this whole time. Well, why don't we ask the people here if they'll let us buy it? Thank you so much. It's not a whole lot, but please, take this. Got 50,000 yen. Not bad. Now our house is properly protected. I hope we can stay as close as these two crazy creatures. Close enough to welcome a new little creature into our lives? Maybe next year? You don't mean a baby? Then I guess all three of us will have to come back to Okinawa for a family trip. Did she just drop on him that she's pregnant right there and then? I guess gotta tell him sometime. Alright. Yeah. Fun little brigante. Preggers. Pregnantant. Prego my ego. Where is this old drunk dude? Preganto from Devil May Cry. Pregdante. Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. Drunk man. Old drunk man. I mean, this is over by the... There is a sub-story we can do in the pub there. Or the bar, I guess, but... Not dealing with those guys. Usually they've stuck out before, but not so much this time. I mean, that's an old dude, but I don't think it's him. And Prectant. Probably exists. There's probably Dante X Virgil fan art. Even if it's just as a meme. Birds. Where is this old drunk dude? Haven't seen, like... The rest of these so far have been pretty easy. Is there any more details I can get? If I just like look around, does it like zoom in on anybody? Hatsumachi. Drunk old dude. Because, like, usually they kind of stick out a little bit from, like, the normal crowds. Because, A, they'll be standing in one place, but you can't talk to them. And they usually have a unique design compared to, like, other NPCs that sticks out a little bit, usually. Oh. It is fun, like I said before, that enemies will get like freaked out if you pull out like a gun or something. I don't know. That's just another fun thing about weapons in this game to me. Don't I have a heat action if I'm like far enough away from an enemy with a sword? It's like the bowl charge one, right? Is it a red heat action? It might be a red heat action. Oh, I forgot that I have a heat action for when I'm knocked down. I've never done that one. I'll have to check that out at some point. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's in stance while using the sword. Red heat action. Yeah, it's red. Okay. All that deliberation to knock him out in a couple punches. Okay. So, old drunk dude. Old drunk dude. One more time. I guess I could look up. Is it this dude? No. He's not old enough. Old drunk dude. I mean, I would assume it's over by the only major, like, bar in this area. Maybe it's only at night? It's possible. It's possible it's only at night, but so far none of them have been time specific. Maybe inside here? I saw a key around here. There it is. Yeah, I can't even go first person here, so it won't be in here. There's the next English, like, language thing there, but... Where's this old man? Where's this sloshed old man? Sloshing around. Slorshed. Slorshed. It's not this dude, right?
Ah.
Right, I gotta get that sorted out at some point. That, sub-story from, like, the start of the game. Either I have to give him 300,000 yen or I have to, go catch a fish. Rather go catch the fish if possible. No. Is cat done with her nap? Cat's done with her nap. Alright. I should probably done. probably wrap up my stream. Been going so long, the cat's done with her nap. All right, let me just get rid of the cat cam thing real quick. Okay. All right, well, I have no idea where this dude is. Maybe he's only at night. We'll come back around later, maybe. Unless it's like this dude, maybe? Nope. Yeah. She hadn't had enough of laying around. She'd been, yeah, laying around. She could feel somebody's eyes on him. She'd been laying there for like the last several hours, so. Let me just make like some instant noodles in the middle of a fight. Let's try out our new nunchaku, I guess. See what heat actions we have with this thing. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Seems like it's good in a crowd since it can hit behind you as well during its attacks. Like it has a lot of attacks that have incidental damage. Very flashy. Yeah, I was looking at you. All right. All right. Let's just head back then and do the wrestling and call it a day. I wonder how this works, if it's like a whole mini game. I mean, knowing RGG, it's probably a mini game. Probably one that they, or like a style of fighting that they reuse for the Coliseum or something. Maybe it's just a cutscene, but I kind of doubt it. All right.
Aniki.
Rings all prepped. You ready to rumble? Sure, let's do it. Sweet. Let's go change into our costume somewhere the kids won't see us. Right. Dragon Mask versus Ricky Mask. Yeah, so now his tattoo is actually properly finished, or at least it should be if the mod's working. Is it? No, it's not. Shoot. I guess the mod didn't work. Oh well. Oh, we have to do what the kids want. I see. It should have. I think that was one of the things it said, is that it changed this model. Get knocked down on purpose. Yeah, true. It'd be cool if the Coliseum had like something like that, where like, hey, do a drop kick, or you know, like something like that. They kind of had that in some of the games. I think Kiwami 1 had that kind of thing, where you had like limited time, like do X move or whatever, and if you did it, you got extra bonus points.
あれは
He's got a fork.
ドラゴン危ない。
大地。これは本気じゃ。
殺の大地
Mikia.
キ
I like how he's like, oh, right, yeah, countdown.
大丈夫か大地。
あれなんともないや。
Yeah. Kiri-san. Why are you... You know what? Never mind. Hey, Doc. Is something wrong? The boy! What did the boy eat before he collapsed? It was just around lunchtime, so... Haruka, what did you guys have for lunch today? Soba! We got them from a noodles shop a few blocks away. Just as I thought. The blood tests I ran showed extremely high allergen levels, meaning Tachi's attack was in fact due to an allergic reaction to whatever he had for lunch. And this is why you shouldn't scare people and be like, oh, he's gonna die if he touch it. Like, it could affect him for the rest of his life. It's your kid's life on the line. Oh, it's because he is an orphan. You doctor, you quack. Come on. He's just allergic to soba. In other words, buckwheat. Oh. He's gluten intolerant, I guess. Huh. Tachi did keep talking about how good it was. He probably ate twice as much as the other kids. I guess that means you can't have soba anymore, huh? It would be prudent to avoid it, yes. As with any severe allergic reaction, it could cause his airways to swell up, greatly restricting his ability to breathe. He could even die! Oh! I had no idea. But if we can take heart from something, it's the fact that he ate an especially large amount of soba before collapsing. It may be a mere minor allergy in regular quantities. In some cases, people have even been known to grow out of childhood food allergies as they mature. You simply never know what the future may hold. Yeah, I don't know. He does probably have his certificate. His bedside manner is just kind of bad. Just extreme caution and over, like, freaking out a little bit, sometimes too much. Yeah, well, even he said, like, yeah, I have to wait for the test to come back, but death, horror and death. Take this seriously. Just kind of like fear-mongering a little bit too much for my taste. I mean, to be fair, like, you should be careful with that kind of stuff, but like, even he said he needed to do tests, and then he was like postulating that it could be because of unresolved trauma or something from being an orphan before he got the test results back. I must encourage caution, though. Nowadays, it's very easy to contain a food containing buckwheat without even realizing it's one of the ingredients. Right. I imagine he won't mind very much, though. Seems Tachi would gladly give up soba if he meant he's able to wrestle again. How would you know? You have not been here for this sub-story, dude. So Tachi's allergic to buckwheat. I guess we'll need to be more careful about what we eat from now on. Still nothing from Tamiya, too. Looks like Toma's gonna be stuck in that meeting all day, just like he said. Oh! Haruka? What's the rush? Could have really gotten hurt if I wasn't paying attention. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I just thought I'd go get some groceries for dinner. Perfect. I'll come with you. Oh, you don't need to do that, Uncle Kaz. I'm sure you're tired after your trip down here. Oh, and all that wrestling, too. You should relax. I actually feel pretty fine. That's what you say now, but you'll be complaining later if you don't have any downtime. See you later, Uncle Kaz. Well, I guess I know what we're doing next time. That was strange. I wonder if she's really going shopping. Wait, she's not going on a date, is she? Maybe I could see what... I can't spy on her, though. What am I thinking? I can't spy on her. Besides, she's getting to be that age. Going on a date here or there might not be the worst thing in the world for her. Even so, I should probably be there to protect her if anything happens. No. I can't spy on my kids. Maybe a nice walk on the beach will take my mind off this. Uncle Kaz, have you seen Haruka? Yeah, just now. She said she was going shopping. Darn, I must have just missed her. She forgot her shopping list on the table, too. Knowing Haruka, I'm sure she has the whole thing memorized, but maybe I should run after her just in case. Wait, I'll give it to her. Huh? But you just got back. I don't mind going if you're too tired, Uncle Kaz. I was actually just thinking of taking a walk downtown anyway. It's been way too long. But it was just 3 days. Yeah, well, it felt a lot longer than that. I mean, it has technically been a couple of weeks, I think, IRL. It felt way longer than that. Either way, I could use a nice walk. If you say so. Here. Thanks, Ayako. I'll make sure she gets it. Yeah. All right. All right. I think that's good for today. Let me go save, and we'll give Haruka her shopping list. We're not following her. We're not spying on her. We're just gonna give her her shopping list. It's fine. Yeah. Nah, it's been like almost 3 hours. If the cats it's ready to get up, I should also probably get up as well and like move around, eat something. Oh, where did I leave that? There's the cat cam. All right. Yeah, it was fun. We got to do check out some new stuff. Got a little bit of story done. Got some fun times with the kids. Got to come back to Okinawa, do some sub stories and stuff. It was a good time. Overall, a good variety of content. It's a little too bad I can't go back to Kamurocho to like go and work on stuff off stream, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go and try and like grab all the key locker keys, or maybe I'll just get busy with other stuff and not have time. Either way, it'll be fine. But yeah. I don't know. I am enjoying Yakuza 3. I'm enjoying parts of Yakuza 3 for sure. Like the sub-story stuff, the story is okay so far. Some aspects of the story I like more than others. I like the whole like Kiryu trying to be a surrogate dad and like going through all the orphanage stuff and everything. I kind of wish, like I said, there was a more management focus on like the orphanage, where the like a little mini game or something where you could just like pour money into the orphanage and like visually upgrade it from like, you know, an okay place to like having a fully gold play set or something. I think that would be very funny and very like on brand for Yakuza. Just like go way over the top and like give them like an entire hot springs or something. Maybe like allow yourself to use some of those facilities, like be able to upgrade it to have a hot springs, and then you can like get a full heal there or something. Stuff like that would be fun. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it, guys. Enjoyed the stream. I'll be back again tomorrow, SMT 5. And then this weekend we finally get to the Heaven Dungeon in P4, so that'll be fun. Although I think I gotta get through the beauty palette pageant and all that stuff first, so something to look forward to, I guess. But yeah, oh, we didn't even talk about the fact that the Rido game came out today, did we? Yeah, I guess we'll see. be interesting to see what people think about it for once before playing it, since I won't be playing it day one. Got to get through Persona 4 Pixie only first. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, Corgi, Rebel Raccoon, Christian, Kojo, Chill Whoop, Jeppo, anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD. Hope you guys are all having a good week. Tomorrow's Friday, so hope you have a good weekend and everything. But in case I don't see you, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.